Hi, welcome to Sweet Bliss Yoga. Today's class is a quick stretch class for after you've been working all day. So your body might be stiff from sitting in the same position or just from doing the same movements all day. So this will hopefully help you loosen up and feel a little bit better and ready to continue on with the rest of your day. So we'll start standing up for this class. We'll take an inhale and reach arms up towards the ceiling. Clasp your left wrist with your right hand and leaning your hips to the left and your upper body towards the right, taking a nice side stretch here. Inhaling, coming back up to center, and we'll switch hands, grabbing onto the right wrist with the left hand, leaning the hips to the right, taking the upper body to the left. Inhaling, coming back up to center, and on your exhale, we'll switch hands and lean over to the right again, pressing those hips towards the left. Inhaling, coming back up, on your exhale, taking it over to the left again. And coming back up to center. Inhale, reaching those arms up. Exhale, letting your arms float down. So now we'll take ourselves down onto our knees. We'll take a toe squat because a lot of times after work, your feet might be tense and stiff. So you can either keep your hands on the ground if you want to keep it a little less intense, or if you'd like to take it a little more intense. You can bring your body upright on top of your hips. If you'd like to clasp your hands behind your back, rolling your shoulders back, and pressing your hands down towards the mat, opening up your chest, breathing into it. And release, placing your hands on the mat, tapping the tops of your feet into the ground, and we'll just sink our hips back into a child's pose. Reach those hands out in front. And if you take your hands into a spider finger position, lifting your palms up off the mat, you might actually feel a stretch around your shoulder blades, kind of wrapping around behind your shoulder blades and underneath your armpits, maybe. And that spot gets really tense for me if I've been working all day. And lifting your hips back up, walk your knees back a little bit, and we'll take a puppy pose here. So reaching your hands out in front of you, sinking your chest towards the mat. You can place your forehead on the mat if it reaches, if that feels good. Try to keep your hips above your knees. Just opening up the upper body here. You might have been curled in most of the day, so this is just opening that up. And lifting up out of that, we'll just come and sit on our heels for a moment here and take eagle arms. So taking the right arm underneath the left, and you can take the back of your hand sort of together, or you can wrap around and bring your palms towards one another. Lifting your elbows up, pressing your shoulders down, and pressing your hands away from your face. You might feel a stretch along the tops of your shoulders, along the upper back, breathing into that area. Take an inhale, lift your elbows up slightly. Exhale and curl everything in towards your belly and hold there. And release. Before we take the other side, place your fingertips behind you, roll your shoulders back, and lifting your chest and your chin up towards the ceiling. And release. And taking eagle arms on the other side. So right arm is on top of the left arm this time. And rotating once or twice. Find what feels good in your body today. Some people like to grab the thumb like this. Just see what feels good. Lifting the elbows up, pressing the shoulders down, pressing those hands away from the face. Breathing into those shoulders and upper back. You should feel broadening of the shoulder blades here. Inhale, lift your arms up, lift your elbows up, and exhale, curl it all in. And just hold here, breathing. And release. We'll take our hands behind us again, rolling the shoulders back and down the back, lifting the chest and chin up towards the ceiling. And release. Coming onto hands and knees and taking the right foot in between the hands. Use your left foot to scoot that knee back. And sinking into a low lunge here, stretching out that hip flexor. And sinking your hips back towards your heel, towards your left heel, just for a moment. Come back forward into the low lunge. Sinking your hips back again. Come back forward into the low lunge, sinking your hips back one more time, and hold, giving yourself a nice hamstring stretch. And coming back forward into that low lunge. Placing the left hand on the mat, reaching back, grabbing that left foot into a left quad stretch. And release. Let's switch sides. Right knee meets the left. Left foot in between the hands. Sinking into that right hip flexor. If you need to adjust the position of your knee, use that right back foot to help. Sinking those hips back towards that right heel. Coming back forward into the lunge. Sinking back towards the right heel. And forward into the lunge. Sinking back, and this time hold the hamstring stretch. Coming back forward, this time planting the right hand on the mat, reaching back, grabbing onto that right foot with the left hand. If you want to get into the quad stretch here. And release. Left hand on the mat. Left knee meets the right, sinking back into a child's pose. And rolling up to sit on your heels one more time. Taking the left hand onto the right knee. Take the right hand behind you, taking a twist, looking behind over the right shoulder. Release and twisting to the left. Right hand on left knee, left hand behind, looking over the left shoulder. And coming back to center. Hopefully this class has helped loosen you up after work. Just a quick class to help you move your body, loosen up some stiffness, and I hope that you've enjoyed it. I hope to see you again soon. Please like this video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell. I am putting up new videos every week. And I am working on a course for chronic pain and fibromyalgia, so keep an eye out for that as well. Have a beautiful day.